Etter en uke med seier over Arsenal på Emirates og avansement i Mesterligaen, var det nok å snakke om for fansen og de tidligere Tottenham-kjempene Micky Hazard og Mabbutt.
Everyone that comes over to support Tottenham, I've met a couple of groups before, and they've always been very, very good evenings and very enjoyable. So, and again, it's there's a lot of passion you have for Spurs in Norway, and it's great to have you fans coming over.
Are you enjoying this night?
Yes, it's a great night. Obviously, being amongst Spurs supporters, I'm a Spurs supporter as well as a Spurs player, former Spurs player. So to be amongst my own supporters, it's wonderful, and particularly you've come from Norway. To know that Spurs is such a big club that it's got supporters throughout the world is wonderful.
If you can pick one, what is your favourite Tottenham moment?
My favourite Tottenham moment, I would have to say, I've played in FA Cup finals, and obviously when you are a young boy, your dream is to appear in an FA Cup final. But I've got to say the UEFA Cup final, that week I was picked for the full England team. We won the UEFA Cup final, you know, we'd conquered Europe. It was just a wonderful, wonderful memory. I played very, very well. I was voted man of the match in the UEFA Cup final. It was a wonderful evening for me, one that I'll never ever forget. And as much as all the other times were equally as good, my fondest memory is the UEFA Cup final.
I think probably 1991 as captain of Spurs, walking up the steps at Wembley to lift the FA Cup. We beat Nottingham Forest 2-1, and I think that probably is my most cherished moment of playing for Tottenham.
Foran rundt 100 lydhøre Tottenham-venner fortalte legendene om tidligere triumfer og sjansen for nye pokaler.
I think this team today has got great opportunities of being one of the best Tottenham teams ever. Of course, you always talk about the double side. That's probably the best team that Spurs have ever had. And during my time in the club, we had some great sides. But you know, this team, if it keeps growing and then keep the squad together, we got a lot of strength in depth. We've had a lot of injuries this season, and yet when other players have come in, they stepped up to the mark. And I believe that we could do very, very well this season. It's going to be between 6 clubs, of course. You've got Chelsea, Arsenal, United, Liverpool, ourselves and Man City. I think, obviously, one of those teams has got to stake a claim for it. Obviously, a great man motivator, gets the best out of his players, and certainly that would not have gone unnoticed by the hierarchy at the Football Association. And when Capello moves over, I feel sure that Harry Redknapp will be one of the names put forward, and he will have a great chance of getting the job.